All right, classmates, welcome to the third exciting meeting in this four-part series, and I really hope this one works. But just for something special, since I'm so excited that this has been working really well, I decided I'm going to do something just for you guys. Not something I don't do very often, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a double backflip sow cow tuck. I'm going to land directly on my thumbs. Now, all right, get ready. I'm just going to do this one time only. Ready? One, two, three. Yes! Nailed it! Got it! Okay, so sorry about that. Next, what I'm going to do is fix this for you. You probably have your 3ds Max file on Turbo Smooth, so let's get rid of that Turbo Smooth. That Turbo Smooth is kind of hard to work with, and I always smooth everything in the end. So to do that, it's very simple. I'm under Editable Poly, and see that Turbo Smooth right there? All I gotta do is click on it, and I need to click this Remove from Stack, the trash can. Click it, done, sweet. It's back to a square polygon. Nice and easy. Pretty neat. How neat is that? Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a whole bunch of modification of this thing. I'm going to actually add the Viking horns. I'll show you how to put them on there. It'll look pretty sweet. And yeah, lastly, we'll finish it up and we'll do some more turbo smoothing. But to add the Viking horns, what I need to do right now is make sure that I'm clicked on the box, which is good. And then under polygon modeling, I got to make sure it's converted to poly. So click on that if that's not already set. Whoops. And then next, I'm moving vertices. Here's a big thing. I know I told you not to worry about this. Well, now you finally can. Under Edit, there's these constraints, and you're currently on Constrained and None. Well, that's not what I want anymore. What I want to do is Constrained to Edge. I'll show you exactly why, but it's going to help me with making the circles for the polygon. Oh, and also, this is already under Symmetry. You modified it. You should have done everything right to get to this part. But click on Constrain to Edge. Sweet. I'm under Vertex, which is good. I'm going to move. Well, to do this, how about I look at all of my viewports? To do that, I'm going to go over down here where it says Maximize Viewport Toggle. Click on it. Cool. Now I can see all of them. I'm going to look at the front one. Let me zoom way in. All right. I'm going to move these vertices around to make a circle. They're constrained to edge. I'm clicked on vertex, which is good. Under move, I'll click on one, and I'm going to move it along the x-axis. See how it's constrained to that edge? Nice. Moved. I'm going to do it on all four sides of the circle. You see the extra lines? That's everything from behind. Click. I'm moving that one down. And click on the top one. Move it up just a little bit. And if you look at all the other viewports, you can see exactly what I've got. And thinking about it, I chose to do that too high. So how about I do it on the lower box? I'm going to press Control Z a few times to undo all of them. All right. And I'm going to use this one instead. Yeah, definitely going to use that one instead. All right. So I'm going to click on the edge, move it out, click on the other one. Again, making that circle. Should look good. Click on this one, moving it down the y-axis, and it should look circular. And since this is symmetrical, it should appear on both sides. Why isn't it doing that? I do not know. Let me fix that. Here's how I'm going to fix it. I'm going to click on polygon, selection. I want half. I want the y-axis. I want the one that I wasn't using. So I click on it, delete it. Sweet. And then I'm going to go to modifier, go all the way down to symmetry, click on it, click y-axis, flip it. Sweet. Now if you look at it, Perfect. It's symmetrical on both sides. All right. So next, back to my polygon. Oh yeah, and to make this actually work, I need to be under editable poly. So click on editable poly and show end result. Show end result. Good. Okay. Now I can see the editable poly. This is what I'm messing with. I want to select all of these pieces. There's a few ways to do it. The easiest way is I'm just going to go onto polygon. I'm going to hold the control button and click all four. Sweet. I got my circle. Again, this should be, dang it, should be symmetrical. So, all right. Got a circle on this side and on this side. Next, I'm going to do an inset. Just go polygon, inset, shift click, because I want some, whatever the heck they're called. Settings. Yes, that's it. I want settings. And I'm going to make this inset exactly 0.25, a quarter. That's like half a 50 cent. Sweet. I clicked, I don't think you saw what I did, but I clicked OK, that little check mark. Now I'm going to extrude these horns. To do that, I go over to polygon, extrude. Again, I'm going to shift click because I want the settings. And I'm going to extrude these. This is just kind of like the, I don't know, round part that the horns go into. So I'm going to make this 3.0. Yes, that's what I want. So I click OK. Next, I'm going to do some beveling. I'm still on those same things. If I ever end up clicking off, just re-click them. But I'm going to go to bevel, shift click, boom. The height of this bevel is currently really high. I'm going to change that a little bit. I'm going to change that to, let's see, 0.25. That's 0.25, another quarter. And the outline I'm going to change to negative 0.5. Minus 0.5. Enter. Sweet. That works. Click OK because that's exactly what I want. Next, I'm going to inset again. This will all make sense when you get to it. But go to polygons, go to inset, shift click, boom. I'm going to inset this to 0.35. Okay. Click OK. I think it worked. Yep, I got my inset. Sweet, it worked. Next, I'm going to go to bevel again. And this time I'm not going to shift click. I'm just going to click on bevel. And I think I'm going to mess with this viewport instead. If I want to just look at that viewport, I'm going to go to this button right here, maximize viewport toggle. Boom, it's nice and big. Perfect. The way I like it, I'm going to re-click all these. Trying to re-click them. Here. That's the one. Re-click all of them. Control click. Boom, boom, boom. Not that one. Control click. All four. Nice. Go to polygon. Bevel. Excellent. Click. Now I'm going to bring this bevel downward. So I'll click and drag. It's a decent amount. I'll click again so I'm not beveling too much. And next I'm going to extrude this out. The reason for the bevel is so that it looks like there's some sort of separation, like there's a holder for these horns. So I'm going to go polygon, extrude. Going to click on these and drag it out. Drag them out slightly beyond the sockets. Yeah, that's all right. And then next, I'm going to add the horns, or the spiky part of the horns. that part is going to get, I don't know, a little more complicated, but still pretty easy. I'm going to go back into my 4 viewports. To do that, I go over here, click maximize viewports, very nice. And I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. To do this, I'm going to start adding a line. This is actually using extrusions to add objects. So what I want to do here is something new. I'm going to go over to create, and instead of standard primitives, I'm going to go to splines, kind of like a spine, and I'm going to go to line, initial type, smooth, drag type, smooth, and let's see, Alt W. All right, I'm looking at the top viewport is what I want to use. If you ever want to get in and out of these viewports, another way to do it is press Alt W. See, Alt W goes into just that one. If I press Alt W again, I'm into all 4. And right here, I'm going to add the horns. And you'll see exactly what I mean. It's like here's where it starts. So I'm going to click, drag, click, do about 3 or 4. 3 would be enough. Like I'll do 4. You can kind of make this spline however you want. I'm going to press escape to get out of it. Sweet. Now I'm going to edit a little bit. To do that, I go over to modify, and I want to move the vertex. And just actually, before I do that, move the entire thing. And I'm going to move it up. So, I went to spline because I wanted to move everything. The move tool, I clicked on it, and you see what I did was I moved it up so that it's kind of going directly out of the middle of that horn. Next, what I'm going to do is go to vertex, and I'm going to play with these points a little bit. Click on them, moving them around. Let's see. It's kind of huge for some reason. I want it a little smaller. But you can make yours however you want it. All right, I've got this sort of interesting curve from the top view, but I want to curve upward too. So I'm in my left frame. And hang on. How about this? For my front frame. Dragging them upward. Drag them down. How about I just have it go up? Up. Here we go. Down. All right, this is going to be a crazy sort of horn. But, okay, it's looking okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the horn follow that spline right there. You'll see like it's going to come out. It's going to look awesome. Will help out tremendously. So to do that, this is what I got to do. Click on the box this time. I'm off of the spine. And let's see, scroll in. I'm on polygons. Shoot, how about I click on this one? Press Alt W so that you see just this part. Next, I'm going to click on the polygons. Oh, I should be right here under the symmetry. I'm trying to select every one of those polygons, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. And next, let's see. I'm going to go over to polygons, and I'm going to go to extrude on spline. Shift click on this one. I'm going to pick the spline that I want, which is this one. Boom. How neat is that? Way, way cooler than it was before. Next. All right. It's extruded along the spline, a line. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Let's see. 6 segments. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'm going to change a few things. I'm going to change this taper amount right here. I'm going to change that to minus 0.5. Minus 0.5. Enter. Cool. You see how they're starting to tighten up? It's starting to look a little more like a horn. And let's see. What else am I going to do? That's going to be about it. All right. So I've got that extrusion. And then this time, instead of clicking OK, I'm going to click this button right here, Apply and Continue. Now, check out what happens after I click it. Doubles up on the spline. Double it up kind of crazily, but it's looking good. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to change that taper amount to -1. -1. Enter. And sweet. Now those horns are nice and sharp, pointy. My spline looks especially weird. I kind of want to change it, but for the sake of time, I'm going to keep it. I click OK. Excellent. I've got my Viking helmet with its crazy horns. I can, if you want to, start making this look cool again by going modifier list, go to turbo smooth. Click. Sweet. Oh, it looks way cooler. But just so you know, I'm going to get rid of that for the next. There you go. I'm going to get rid of that for the next video. And yeah, enjoy the next one. It's going to take me like 5 minutes to figure out how to close this out. So you can just stop listening before I. There it is.